Have you ever experienced this? You're flipping through the pages of a fashion magazine and something catches your attention. Nothing grandiose. It's actually the opposite. A makeup that looks ultra realistic, almost too perfect to feel human. It makes you wonder about the steps and the products required to achieve such an elegant look. I see this type of elegant makeup in jewelry advertisements a lot. So let's get started with a clean face. I'm prepping my face with a light and fast absorbing moisturizer. I apply my moisturizer and sunscreen literally right after taking a shower, but it's always better to reapply your lotion or sleeping mask or moisturizer, whatever you apply for your face. There are barely any sparse area to fill in, so today it's a good day to skip brow pencil. First I ran a spoolie through my brows just to set my brows in place. Now I'm using a clear brow gel. I applied the gel following the natural arch of my brows. Brow gel from Gush Beauty XXX Lashes Trio. You get like a lengthening mascara, volumizing mascara and a brow gel in one packaging. Lately I've been skipping the whole color correction part because I want my hollow under eye areas to sort of peek through my foundation and concealer. Now this is the formula I used for my base makeup. Skin-like base doesn't always mean low coverage foundation. With a makeup spatula, I applied a thin layer of full coverage foundation, almost like painting on a canvas with a spatula. You're gonna start from the center, dragging the foundation across the face. I also went very light-handed for my concealer. Concealer has a buildable coverage with a matte finish. I applied the concealer in tiny points like this, mapping the area where I want to decrease discoloration. Foundation from Rimmel London Lasting Finish Foundation in 410 Latte and concealer from Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Caramel. This is how I conceal my under eye bags. First, I blend out the outer corner area and then I blend the inner part. While blending, I look up and swiftly run the brush towards the lash line so that the concealer is nicely sitting in between of my wrinkles. Today's contour is gonna be heavy. Your contour should follow the natural shadows of your face like the jaw, under the cheekbones, on the sides of the face. Usually I use a dense brush for blending out my contour, but today I tried a fluffy brush. I wanted my contour to be diffused all over the sides of my face, which will naturally make the center of my face the main focus. After blending my contour, if at all my base seems streaky or patchy or unblended, I drench my face with a setting spray and I run my sponge across my face. Setting spray will set your makeup in place and the watery formula will diffuse the foundation, concealer and contour formula into one layer. I told you I have 3-4 wrinkles under my eyes, so what I do is I take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I set my under eyes with a loose powder. The beauty of this makeup look is that the skin is gonna speak. So I'm skipping blush today. I don't want any color on my face. The same formula goes to my eyes as well. I'm ever so slightly accentuating my lash line with a brown kajal. The brown eyeliner makes my eyes look big. You can see it here. We are gonna lightly diffuse the brown so that the brown eyeliner looks like a natural discoloration on my lash line. You can tight line your upper lash line, especially if you are planning to skip winged liner. This will make your eyes look bigger and your lash fuller. I gave my lashes a few curls before applying mascara. I applied the same brown kajal on my lower lash line and smudged it with the same brush. Exactly what I did to my upper lash line. This will again create that natural discoloration. We brown baddies already have hyper realistic makeup. For makeup looks like these, I cannot recommend waterproof mascaras enough because there is no eyeshadow on my face, there is no color on my face. We have to solely rely on the lips and the eyes. Either go for waxy waterproof formula that will hold your curls in place, or individual lashes to give that, fuller lash effect. No color on the lips either. Trust me, if I add color, it's just gonna look like every other makeup look or every other regular no makeup look. I applied a high shine clear gloss and oh my god, the way it beautifully accentuated my lip pigmentation here is unreal. But then again, if you want color, that is completely fine. I do have a hack for that. You're gonna apply a glowy tint on your lips. This is Ink Mood Glowy Tint from Peripera in the shade Coral Influencer. Coral is a color I struggle to pull off, so this color is not my favorite. But I do have to agree that the tint looks hyper realistic on my lips. I apply the tint, I let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I wipe it off. I blot my lips using the leftover powder on the powder brush, and this is gonna look like your lips are naturally flushing. It's gonna make you look like you're a bright, happy, positive person who is not chronically online, drinks liters of water and hits the gym 5 times a week. A baddie indeed. That is it for today's video. Did you like this makeup? Tell me in the comments down below. I'll see you later. Bye guys.